I'm sitting here thinking, what would I do? What would I do if I had money? I'd go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and I'd buy a wonder. First, I'd go fish. I'd fish my truck. I'd go get the parts and the tools I need to fish my truck. That'll take me a couple days. I'll break my truck all the way down. It might take a week because it's in pretty bad shape now. I'll break my truck all the way down, right there where it's at, and I fish my truck. And then I'll go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy the window in my house, fish this window. And then um, this is the kind of stuff I do to stay busy, bro. There's always something to do. And then I start with the inside of my house. I start looking up other stuff. I'll probably buy me a sludge hammer. I take this wall down and I get it. I forgot what they called it. I put it in. I get somebody to put it in like some plates, and I would bind the plates. If I had this whole, if I redid this whole house, I would my hallway, I would cut that wall out, and I would take the plates that I binded from my wall, and I would make a wall out of it. I buy a tube. I buy a tube. I buy electric bar, like I get a tube made, electronic tube made where the wall, the doors will open up and go flat, and then I can hit a button and it'll make a wall all the way down the hall of my house, and that way I can open the space up in my house, and I would redo all the walls. And I start buying lumber after that. I start buying wood after that. If I don't cut down my own tree and make the wood. But I start buying wood after that. A lumber bricks or something. And I bust down the other wall, the backyard of the house. And I'll expand it. So I can really have something to play with. Then I do the bathroom all the way over. I make a luxury bathroom. I build a luxury bathroom. Let's look at the prices in that. I say at the most, the window I would want will cost about $3,000. To do that wall, to get that wall done, I'm in the country. I find somebody to do that wall for me for a little nothing, and I just make boards out of it. And that probably cost me about $3,000 or $4,000, if that much. So we looking at about $8,000 now already. That'd be about it though. Alright, then I go buy some wood, on some bricks. Like I said, or vice versa. I do them both. And I get a sludge hammer and I bust that darn wall down. That'll probably cost me another $4,000. So we looking at about $15,000, which ain't much. At least $20,000. $20,000 a redo my windows, my wall, create my wall. That custom wall, what really cost me that custom wall. That's what I do. Instead of laying here like this, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm stuck. Somebody, they kidnapped me and stole all my information, money, mail, and everything. But if I wasn't stuck like this, that's what I would do. I've been doing the same thing. I've been stuck like this for 5 years because somebody living in my shadow. But y'all already know. Y'all probably know who's living in my shadow. So it ain't no big deal. So you can't expect nobody to sit here and do the same thing 24/7 all day, every day. Eventually they're gonna start laying around. I'm gonna pray regardless. I'm gonna meditate regardless. I'm gonna draw regardless. It just ain't gonna be at the same time that it's normally be. Just switch up time. Let's see, it's energy it's been past due for energy transmuting. Alright, now what I do then, what I do then, I will I do all this myself. I do all of it myself. The problem with that is, if I have money, I go rent me a room. I go rent me a room. I get a lot of plastic. I get a lot of stuff so that I have to cover it. Once I bust that wall out from the outside, I ain't gonna be able to stay here. So now I cover up the outside of the house, and cause I've been undid this right here and that wall and the from the the walkway wall, the hallway wall. I'm gonna cut all it down. And I put some staples, like some I forgot what they call that. I buy some. I buy something that look unique to make it to keep the foundation from, you know. I just get like 3 to 4 posts, and I let that connect to the wall. That's gonna be somehow I make that connect. If they even be posted, it would probably be something. Yeah, that's what it is. It'd be something that connect that wall that I'm gonna make. And cause this wall gonna close in like a door. It's gonna open up like a whole. It's gonna be a whole wall. It's gonna be a whole hallway wall. But it's gonna close. It's gonna fold in like a door, and that's gonna make open space right there. Just that alone. And I wouldn't have to bust out the wall of the back end of the house, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Just we need to be bigger regardless. So I'm gonna expand the house. And as I expand the house, I'm gonna make a luxury bathroom. That's when that won't be that much. I priced it before. I'm looking about $20,000-$25,000. $20,000-$25,000. I've been redid the basic of this house, the inside of this house, to the point where I'm satisfied for a while. That's what I would do. I start on when I get up. I won't stop working on it until I go to sleep, probably. I love to work. I love to stay busy. They got you in these bottles and these boxes, though. They want you to work 24/7. I don't get no messages, but when I turn on YouTube, I always get these messages. I hear these messages. They ain't for me, though. It just pops up. It's almost like my luck, basically. You next. I hear this. You next. You next. You gonna be picked next. Don't hold on. Hold on. Don't lose your mind. You next. You next. Hold on. I be feeling like I can't say that because they're not for me. But I be like, these must be people got my license flag where I can't move. These must be people who kidnap me, bro. And if it was, then it ain't them. But I'm saying if it was, then it'd be straight, though. I'd be like, well, that's cool if they did it. That's real good. Cause I know they gonna make up for it. But that ain't the case. My family did something horrible. Awfully horrible. Oh, it was disgusting. But anyway, I expand that wall in the back of the house. That alone gonna fix the outside of the house in the backyard. I make the bathroom absolutely beautiful, though. I make the bathroom what's it look like a whole room. The bathroom be huge, as big as a whole room. Uh, and I would definitely upgrade all the color in the house. After that, though, I would do, I don't know what the Hispanics call that roof with the shingles on it. I would do that roof right there on this house. Cause that roof lasts for a long time. I'd be dead by the time that roof get bad. Um, and I like the way they look. It's a beautiful roof. I do that one right there. Um, I don't know. It depends on my brother's style. My brother's style, I have to build around him. He have to tighten up though. But otherwise, I have to build around him. But he'll help me though. If I get it, I have to get him to tighten up like we did in the studio. He'll start helping. He like me, bro. It get boring. He just they run on manual. I mean, my whole family, the siblings in this family, we all got pretty much done the same way. It's just the fact that they'll program us to turn on one another. But I never participated in all that. Cause you can't get nothing done like that. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's like ain't nobody got nothing to do, so they torturing people to death. I'm telling you what to do. Work on your own stuff. Rebuild your stuff. Make it. I learned this in real estate. I walked in some of the most beautifulest houses me and my ex-wife walked into was the smallest house, the houses you would least expect. Nice houses, bro. Nice. Somebody put real money in them, bro. And you wouldn't even expect it if you saw it on the outside. When you go on the inside, it's a whole nother store. It's just absolutely immaculate. And they made them big houses look like nothing. And but if I could do it like I want to, though, I'd do it like the Jetsons. I'd go get that blueprint from that restaurant that go up and down in the Atlanta, and I'd go get me a license. I'd start me a insurance for a house. Like we need some different insurance for a house like that, I'm sure. And I'd raise this sucker up. You know, it'll be the best burglary alarm system. The robbers and the burglars, the thieves and stuff can't get in that house. Cause you hit that button, you going up, and then when you get ready to go to sleep at night, you hit that button, it's going up in the air. And I have these things go around the house, like a fence go around the house, just in case I had kids at the house or something like that, and it go around the house where the kid can't jump off and kill, hurt themselves or whatever. And I do that. And that right there costs though. I looked that up. That's gonna be in 100,000 probably. Just that little whatever they got to lift that place up and down. And they been whoever built it sturdy. Whoever built it great. 'Cause that restaurant been here for a while, I think. I would buy that. I would buy that. And man, when you got something like that to go home to, you want to go home. It don't matter if it's boring outside or not, bro. Everybody. Then I have me a game room. And in my game room, I had an exercise room like that new thing they got, where you got this little thing on your head, and you running or you can walk like you walk. I'm glad y'all made that. That was brilliant. That made people interested in running right there. I hope it's as good as you show it online, on TV, online. Cause you know some of them things y'all be showing, it's just like a restaurant hamburger advertised. It look good when you advertise, but when you go and get the hamburger, it don't look like that. So hopefully that thing will look like y'all say it look. That made people want to jog, that little thing. That's nice, bro. That's like the new treadmill right there. That's awesome. I put that in the room with my game room. I have to build a room. It'll be a slash game room slash weight room. I'm telling you, my house will be fun to come home to. My house will be fun to come home to. But if I really had the money, I'd really go all out, bro. I can hang my car up in the house. I go out. I had a bit. I had the only house. I had the only Dubai house in America. I had the only Dubai house in America, bro. What the hell? Don't even make sense, bro. They're like, what is that? That's somebody's house. That crazy person. That's that old crazy person house. How is he crazy? By that time, people gonna be looking at you like you crazy. How is he crazy? Cause he invested in money and stuff. Go on somewhere. That's why y'all got me looking like this, so you can always call somebody. That's narcissistic too. That's like a king or queen narcissistic of hell or something. For you to even make somebody's life look bad so you can talk about it. It's like you putting all that energy in somebody's life just so you can talk about them. Because believe me when I tell y'all people out there, now that I'm going through this, there's a lot of people are forced to live in disaster. They literally forced, like they can't go work. They can't go do nothing. People legally steal their mail. They just take their lives away. And then they funded by the governments and all that stuff, or some kind of secret organization that work for the government. I don't know. It's embarrassing. It's like, okay, you gotta spend millions of dollars just to keep a person trapped. Billions and millions of dollars just to keep a person trapped. So you mean to tell me you done got narcissistic and ain't nobody around you sitting you down? That's embarrassing by itself. That's embarrassing. That's hell. That's hell embarrassing. That's, oh my God. Well, that's what I would do. And I would love to have a woman though to work on it with me. The problem is, I be working on her and my house at the same time. I like stuff like that. That turned me on. All right, baby. Time to take a break. I wouldn't even say that. I'd be hitting on her too much for her. She gonna notice. Like that Al Bundy picture when he was watching the wife cook out. He had accidentally took some pills or something, went crazy. Al Bundy, I used to love that show, Al Bundy. I used to be in love with his wife though. When I was young, I used to watch the hell out of that show. I used to love his wife, bro. But yeah, that's what I would do, y'all. I would just stay busy. That's all you gotta do. And eventually, if you got a woman, even if you got a woman that cheat, eventually she gonna stop cheating and admire what you doing. Cause wherever she going to cheat on you at, those people gonna start bragging on you. And then she gonna be like, I'm gonna just go home and stop doing this. I seen that happen before. Not with me. I try to stay out of a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm a virgin. I'm pretty much a virgin. I'm celibate. I'm a virgin. I don't even get down. I just gave up. I gave up. I get tired of certain things. I get tired quick. When I see cycles and I see the people participating in the cycles and I see how broad the cycle is, I just quit doing it altogether. It's like somebody doing something so much that it used to be fun. It's no longer fun no more. That's it. That's it.